it's very hard to speak to the camera. It's very tricky. I have to really tune in with myself and just ask myself, what is my intention? And so with that, I would like to share my intention. My intention here is simply to share what I have learned throughout my journey with hope that is going to help someone else. You know, the hardest thing in life is to start something. And right now, everything is so challenging for me because I don't know how many times that I started to speak and then there is interruption from my dogs and kids, and then I forget what I was about to say, and then I was like, oh my goodness. I realized that it's so hard to open up something, to share something in the very beginning. Everything is so awkward, like how do you start that deep talk? Like, it's very awkward, right? So here I am. I just go straight to the point. I'm sharing my intention without introducing myself. So if you know me, hello. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Rusnaini. I love to talk about everything deep. So oftentimes people ask me, what do I do? I do a lot of things, but my main thing is I help people to change their perspective, because when they change their perspective on themselves, that's when they're able to change their perspective on everything else. So basically, what I'm doing is helping people to connect with themselves. That's what I do. And in here, I'm creating space for you to think of me as your bestie, your best friend. Like, how do you talk to your bestie? I really don't know, but I assume that you tell your bestie everything and you have that deep talk. You just be yourself. You're not trying to be someone else that you're not, right? So just imagine that you are here with me, that this camera is you that I'm pointing at. I know this sounds weird, right? But hey, let go. Let go that thinking. Let's just be here and be present. By the way, before we continue, if you hear any noise, that's just my dogs. They're really understanding that I'm here talking. I'm sure they think that I'm crazy or something. I don't know. But anyway, I would like to start this first episode with get to know oneself. And the first thing that I would like you to ask yourself is, what do I want? What do you want? I think this is the thing that most people forget. We oftentimes asking people what they want, and we just forget about ourselves. We prioritize other people and then put ourselves last. I take care of myself later, but then that later, we all know, will never come. So look at this now. But hey, we're just going to be real as possible. That's all good. That's all good. Right, Seiji? I just don't want him to breathe right in front of my face. It's just so loud. And they both looking at me like, oh. But anyway, back to the topic. So the thing is that so oftentimes that we focus so much on other people, especially those people that we love, and we put ourselves aside and we put ourselves last. But then we forget that we cannot give what we don't have. And you cannot just ask or expect people to treat you in the way that you want it to be treated. It doesn't work like that. You must first treat yourself in the way that you want it to be treated. However that looks like to you, that's up to you. The choice is in you. I learned in a hard way where I didn't love myself. I hated the things that I see in front of mirror. I didn't like myself for the longest time. And I expected my husband to say something like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And the second that he says something like that, I put it aside. I pretend that I don't hear it. Or I will immediately say something like, "Oh, what do you want?" You know, I cannot receive anything. It's simply because I didn't love myself. I didn't know how to give myself. And that's why I cannot receive. So I don't want to make this video any longer. And I think the point that I'm trying to make is clear, that you cannot give what you don't have. And in order for you to have it, you must first give it to yourself. And so, with that being said, I thank you for being here with me. And if you have any question, or if you have anything that you want to share with me, I would love to hear it. And please write me anything. I would love to read what you have said. And yeah, so much love for you and a big, big hug. And I see you in the next one.